Hello and welcome to the Sugarcane Raw Experience. I'm your host, Chef Dawn, and today I am going to teach you how to make garlic and rosemary ribeye steaks. But before I get to that, make sure you take some time after the video to check out our website. It's www.sugarcaneraw.com. Again, that's www.sugarcaneraw.com. So yes, like I said, today we're going to make ribeye steaks with two of my most favorite ingredients, rosemary and garlic. You can't go wrong with these two. And then also we're going to do a side dish of broccoli, Sugarcane Raw style, with a little bit of pepper, some butter, and lightly steamed, some carrots, and then some baby red and yellow potatoes. Okay, and some of the ingredients that we're going to use are butter, lots of butter. So if you're on a diet, you're not going to be on a diet today. Then we have salt. We have Gaia adobo seasoning. This is one of my seasonings that I use all the time. Okay. We have pepper, fresh ground pepper. Please use fresh ground and kosher salt. And then we have fresh cut crushed garlic. Okay, so these are the ingredients you're gonna need. Okay, and everything you see here, you're gonna need it. Ribeye steaks, and camera, come a little bit closer. Look at these ribeye steaks. These are the way that I like them to look. They need to be marbled well, and the reason why you want them to be marbled is because there's a little bit of fat, and the fat is gonna keep the steak nice and juicy. Okay, we have 3 bunches of broccoli, we have some carrots, and then we have some potatoes. Okay, so why don't you go on and get your ingredients, wash your hands, and take some time to check out the website. Again, www.sugarcaneraw.com. Okay, see you in a minute. Welcome back to the Sugarcane Raw Experience. I hope you took some time to look at that website. And now we're gonna get started on these steaks, okay? We have all 4 ingredients, the garlic, we have the pepper, the kosher salt, and the adobo seasoning. Our beautiful steaks, which by the way are not room temperature, but they're not ice cold. So make sure you set those steaks out beforehand, okay? We don't want them to be cold. And then we have the rosemary, very important. You do not want needles in your steak. That's gross. Okay, so you wanna make sure you chop it up very finely, like I have right here, okay? So what we're gonna go on and do is sprinkle each ingredient one by one on your steak and rub it in there. So I'm doing a nice amount of the rosemary, okay? And then move it on to the pepper, all right? And you can also, if you want to, just add a little bit of olive oil in there as well, just to help it move a little bit faster. Okay, we have our garlic. Okay, just get your hands dirty. Hopefully you washed your hands before you got started. Rub your garlic in there, massage it in there. That's very important. Okay, and if you want to, you can do this and put them in the refrigerator. And then when you're ready, your guests show up, set them out and then get ready to put them in your pan. You have your salt, rub your kosher salt on there. Please use kosher salt. Table salt, no good. Okay. All right. I know that looks gross, but it's really yummy at the end. And then we have our adobo seasoning. Okay, this is actually my secret right here, adobo seasoning. Yummy on steaks, okay? And chicken too. We're doing steak right now. Okay, now you see how beautiful that looks? It's ready to go in the pan. So you're gonna flip these steaks over and do the same exact thing on the other side. Now over there I have the vegetable oil and also olive oil in the pan, ready to go, nice and hot, so that when you put these in the pan, they brown right away. And then flip it over again and brown it, and then flip it over again and let it cook a little bit more. And then what we're gonna do is take a nice fat piece of butter and stick it on top, and then stick that skillet in the oven for about 5 minutes and then take it out. So what I'm gonna do is go on and make these steaks, get your sides ready, bring everything back out, plate everything for you, and show you how to make this happen. But in case you have any questions on how to make this happen, call me or check out the website, sugarcaneraw.com, www.sugarcaneraw.com. Okay, now remember what I said, you want to brown both sides. When it goes right into the pan needs to be hot, the grease needs to be ready, just a teaspoon of olive oil, and it needs to look like this. Okay, and then when you flip it over, it should look the same on the other side. You want to turn your heat down just a little bit and then let it cook. Now, depending on how you want it, medium rare or rare or whatever, you can go from there. And you can also cut it just a little bit to check and see. Okay? Quick tip. Welcome back. We have your steaks done, ready to go. They have the butter, put in the oven, ready to chop into there. And then we also have the sides ready to go, okay? First and foremost, make sure you don't use too much water to steam your broccoli. We have broccoli because everybody likes broccoli. We have carrots because carrots add color to the broccoli. When you put it on the plate, it's all pretty, okay? So you put a little bit, less than half a cup of broccoli into your pot, like this. And then you want to add in your broccoli, some melted, a full stick of butter on top of the broccoli before you cook it. Your salt and pepper, your carrots, cover it over, put it on the stove, simmer it on a low heat for about 10 minutes, and then you have perfect broccoli and carrots. Okay, not too mushy, not too hard. And then we have the potatoes that have been boiled in salt, kosher salt, and then drained, rinsed, and then put back into the pot with a stick of butter, salt and pepper, and then they're ready to go. Okay, now as you probably already noticed, this is a very basic menu, straight to the point, your meat and your potatoes and your vegetables. And so I'm gonna go on and put that on there and enjoy a little bit with you. Okay, yummy, can't wait. Right, just dump those on there, yummy. Okay, a little bit of broccoli. Okay, and this is sure to be a winner, believe me, I know, okay? Most people like steak. Potatoes, carrots, okay? And don't forget the red wine, okay? So I'm gonna go on and taste this for you guys, test it out, see how it goes. This is nice and juicy. You see that? That's how I like my steak, okay? Very good. Okay, so if you have any questions about my steak, questions about how I can help you make a better steak, go to www.sugarcaneraw and check us out.